everybody. This is United Financially, and my name is Crystal Geiger.
And I'm Josie Navarro from United Way.
And today,
hi, I'm Amanda Zehr from Open Space Art Gallery and Studios in Ottawa.
Let's dive into some quick tips to kick off this episode. First off, turn off the AC and use fans during cooler parts of the day. Anybody turning off their AC right now?
No.
No. But I do lower it while I'm gone.
Yes.
My dog doesn't like that I do that, but it's not too,
Yeah. So cook outside or make no-bake meals to avoid heating the house. Anybody like to cook outside right now?
I don't cook.
No.
I'm not a fan either.
No.
So, but
We've
been grilling out the past few nights. So.
That's a good idea, though. I don't know that I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't cook.
Lately, my husband and I have been taking Sundays, grilling a bunch of meat, and then just eating that throughout the week.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, since we work late.
Yeah, I'm not that prepared in life.
Oh, we're dabbling in it. Okay. We can use public resources, parks, libraries, splash pads, and local events.
Yeah, I just went hiking today with my kids and, one of my kids and then my sister's kids. And we went to, I always get them confused. I think it was Illinois Canyon.
Oh.
And we went looking for frogs, and it was an adventure, but
Wow.
That's what we always do. Anytime it's not, we go in the winter, everything, and it's just great because it's free and it's right out our back door. So,
Yeah.
and there's a lot in our area too. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Spring Lake in Streeter.
I have not.
No, that's one of our favorites. There's like a little waterfall there, and then there's a lot of hiking. Dayton Bluffs is a really good one, and that's just right by Hanks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that one there's like a river hike, and then there's prairie hikes too. So it's not all as fabulous as Starved Rock, but there's a lot less people at those other places.
Yeah,
so.
And it's something to do right, a little closer to home.
Yeah,
right at home.
Yeah.
There's the Matheson State Park. Oh, and then a new one I haven't heard of before, but maybe our listeners have. Mitchell's Grove Nature Preserve. It says it's north of Peru. So if you want, maybe check that one out. I know I'm going to.
Yeah. I have never been there before. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Oh, and Illini State Park in Marseilles. Can't forget the Marseilles area.
Yeah.
That's a big one, isn't it?
It is. And I think they just raised a bunch of money to get a new playground. I don't know if that's happened yet, but I know that they were in the works for it. So I haven't been there in a little while, but yeah.
And there's a new playground, I guess equipment area at Allen Park, and it looks really, really fancy.
It's really cool. Yeah. They have like ping pong tables. You have to bring your own stuff, and bags, but they're like concrete, and so you can just go out there and play. And the park is really neat. Yeah,
I need to go and check it out a little closer.
Recently, one of my girlfriends and I did those dreadful stairs. We just wanted to torture ourselves.
Yeah.
And so I walked down there, and I had no idea how cool. There was a whole part where you can like walk up the hill, and it was all blue, and there was a rope.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like a safer rock climb.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
And all the splash pads are open now too, which I just saw the city announce that maybe yesterday. So they're all, and Peru has a really cool one too. I think.
So many things you can do this summer.
Yep.
Don't go telling your parents you're bored. There's a lot of stuff to do around here.
There sure is. There is. And even like if you want a little more structure, there is so many places around here that do summer camp programs.
Yeah, the YMCA has their camp. They come see us at Open Space on Thursdays.
Do they?
Yeah.
I see them sometimes walking around in their big pack. They always travel. If they're together, it's a big pack of them.
We have like 36 kids in one class the one day. I'm like, it's so fun. It's fun.
Yeah. So for a lot of different sports there, I think the YMCA does the sports one. And then City Rec, which is a wonderful, affordable option for sports. They have an art camp.
Yeah.
And they do all different kinds of stuff.
I remember when my oldest son, he's 17 now, it makes me cringe a little bit to say that out loud, but when he was younger, he loved all sports, and but he couldn't be in all sports all year long. So we'd always take advantage of City Rec. Now my younger son, he's 9. He does not like sports as much. He's a soccer kid, and hiking and being out in nature is his thing. But yeah,
they have like anything
the
you could
best
think
way.
of.
Yeah.
I found this on this. There's a City Rec website, I guess, which I didn't know. I just Googled it, and it came up, and there is a little program guide. You can sign up there, and they do the City Rec program and the YMCA programs both have scholarship opportunities for those who have financial challenges.
We love scholarships.
Yes, we
Anything
do.
to help you financially.
Yep, and both of those programs offer them, so that's wonderful.
One thing I didn't think about is Camp Takabachi.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did
I don't
that too
think
when I
they
was
do scholarships, but I mean they have a lot of great programs.
They do
for kids. We'll be doing a couple of the day camps. Blake doesn't like to stay overnight, but they have the week-long overnight, 3-night overnight, and I think they just added a 1-night overnight.
Oh,
where you can like test it out to see if you like it.
That's a good idea.
And then the day camps, which they have a pool, they have the creek that they play in, they've got food for all lunch. 3 meals, crafts. Yeah.
Very cool. So if you don't know about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, the United Way is the sponsor for the region. So it is a free program. We have an online registration option, or if you ever see us out and about in the community, we usually have some applications on us. But it's free to sign up for children ages 0 to 5, and you get a free book every month. And so you report the age of the child, and so they send out the books according to their age, and then they kind of get a little harder as they go. And then so at 5 is like they graduate the Dolly Parton program, and they get a book about going to kindergarten.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's my favorite part. So
I love that.
It is a free program. They're good.
That's really awesome. I remember when I was teaching at Marseilles Elementary, one of the kindergarten teachers there would always advocate about the program and try to get kids signed up. So if parents aren't knowing about it, but like teachers know about it, they can sign the kids up too, which is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I always thought that was awesome.
We can always provide resources if you need. I can always drop off some forms.
Our library here has amazing. Their programs are so good.
They're busy little bees over at the library.
It's wild how much stuff they're doing.
Yes.
So
all different kinds of stuff. I saw there's some STEM programs, some classes.
Yeah. There's even like Dungeons and Dragons. And like they've got it for all ages. They've got preschool and like grade school, and then teens and adults. There was like junk journaling and the seed kits. Right? Yes. There's always craft kits that you can pick up, and
crafting. There's of course reading clubs.
Yes.
I remember when I was younger, I went to one where it was all about making slime.
That's awesome.
And so my mother was very fond of it because I could go there and make slime and then come home with no slime.
That's a good program. And Prairie Fox Books has their summer reading program too, which is free to sign up. And then I don't know what it is this year, but I know the one year they built like a big game board, and so every time you read, you get to like move your game piece. So they always do something really fun, and the library has a summer reading program too.
That reminds me, saying that Financial Plus this year, first time ever, we're doing a summer readathon.
Oh,
yeah, that's
very
awesome. Cool. And pick up a form or print it online, fill it out, and at the end, you're going to be entered into a grand prize drawing, and I'm not telling anybody what it is, but it is really good.
That's awesome.
Yes, we encourage readers.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Is there an age range for it, or is it a Wiley?
Wiley and TNT.
Okay.
Yep. So 0 to 19, that covers both youth clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So one of the things we do at Open Space, we have a summer art camp. We do spring break and summer, and our summer art camp is coming up July 28th through August 1st. Each day of the week is a different medium. So we have painting and sculpture, ceramics. We do textile, which a lot of the kids don't know what it is, but it's anything to do with fabric. So I think we'll be needle felting this time, but I got the little things for their fingers to protect
good.
them. I stabbed myself doing it one time, and nobody wants that. So yeah,
they're sharp.
they are. But we've got textile and then like a photography collage. And each day of the week is $25. You can sign up for all of them. You can sign up for one. You can sign up for three. It's really, you pick the days that you want to come and then sign up that way. So it could be as little as 25 or as expensive as 125 if you do the whole week. My favorite part of the camp though is that on Saturday, so the camp runs from Monday through Friday. Friday night, we take down all the artwork that's in the gallery if it's not down already, and we fill the gallery with the students' art. So all the kids' art that they made all week. We put it up in the gallery, and then they get to come on Saturday and have a reception. And they are just so proud. They're so proud of their work. They get to see it in an actual gallery and be so proud of themselves. They dress up. They invite like mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, like all the family, and they take pictures in front of it, and it's just the best. And it's like, then they get to feel like the true artists that they are.
Yeah.
Their work is so important. So
I love that.
Yeah. So that's my favorite part of art camp is the
awesome.
reception. But it's always a good time. We're always doing really fun projects. And then we've got Third Fridays.
Yes, I'm so glad you are talking about that.
Yeah, we just had our last one last week, but we have one July 18th, August 15th, and September 19th. So
which is my birthday.
Is it really?
It is.
You get a birthday Third Friday? That's exciting. So it's really nice because it's like family friendly. There's always live music. There's tons of makers. We've got like bakers and artists and just tons of stuff on the street. And then what we did this year, which is really super fun. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's a group of people trying to bring a children's museum to town.
I have
and
heard.
Yeah, and they need to raise a lot of money to be able to get a building, get all the materials. They're looking at grants and stuff too, but we wanted to pair with them to help them get the word out that they're doing this. And Third Friday is the best way because there's so many kids and families there all the time anyways. So they are doing, it's the Children's Explorium. They're doing a kids zone. So it's like 2 parking spaces. So it's like 10 by 20 feet. And we have like the green fake grass, and they bring a bunch of like soft play stuff. And I've got some soft play stuff. And then I've got sensory bins, and they bring a bunch of like sensory stuff. And it's all things that the kids can just, and we fenced off too. And the kids can just come in there and play during Third Friday. And it's been like the busiest part of Third Friday this year. So, and it's just free. It is helping get their word out, and we've got like a little donation bucket up for them. So if people really want to see that come to town, they can donate. And they are also selling like different kinds of kid toys to help raise money too at the event. And then we always do a free kids craft at Third Friday too, and that is sponsored by the Ottawa Special Events Group. So
nice.
Yeah, they pay for our craft, and then that way we can offer it free to the community. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I know when we do our tents at community events, we try to have a little kids craft.
Yeah,
too.
Yes, you guys.
And we were inspired by you.
Keychains.
Yes.
I love those keychains. And then the Illinois Valley Vixens, they did like a bracelet, a friendship bracelet. Soku was there this time, and they had these like little money, like fake money, and the kids got to decorate the money. So anytime there's nonprofits at the event, we always tell them like, "Hey, bring a free kids craft because it helps, the whole event, and you're offering something to the kids, and then you get to chat with the parents." So yeah,
I love our community.
I know
there's so much, and everybody cares about everybody, and I just love this Ottawa area.
Yeah, and everybody works together so well, and it's so nice because then it's not always just one person carrying the load. I think that's why we have so much stuff going on. The Ottawa Special Events Group, they do the music in the park.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and that's free. I think that's every Saturday or
every Saturday.
Yeah. And then Jordan Block Jams is another free music on Jordan Block, and that's hosted by the Special Events Group.
And if you're not in the Ottawa area, there's a Music Under the Oaks in Peru.
Dockside, I know, will have music on Sundays, which is a really good family-friendly day for it. Chicago Farmer was a couple weeks ago, and it's just there's tons of kids playing, and even though it is a bar, it's still like completely. It's right on the river, and it's free, and it's just family friendly.
Yeah, so. And there's outside space. It's not like taking a kid to a bar.
Exactly. It is like they want families to come. Yeah, so it's really cool that everybody is like involved in trying to make things friendly.
Lastly, I wanted to talk about some ways we could tackle food insecurity while the kids are out of school during the summer and not getting that breakfast and lunch at school. However, the Ottawa Elementary School has a food program where you sign up and you go like a week later and pick up for your family. And
that's convenient. We didn't have that growing up.
Yeah. Do you know where they pick up at?
I believe it's at the Ottawa. Don't ask me questions like this, Amanda.
It's all right. I thought I was helping. We don't have that resource. I promise we'll have the answer
about it. But I do know I found it on Facebook, and in that Facebook post there was a link, like a Google form, to sign up for that particular distribution.
That's amazing.
So check that out. Always the community food basket. And another one I want to mention that's not a community meal. So if you don't have somewhere to cook, you can go to the community kitchen, which is right over here. A Servant's Heart, they do that. And then obviously any other assistance you may need, I urge you to call 211. They have resources about anything you could possibly need help with. They can point you in the right direction, and it's 24/7. And I just want to emphasize, it is okay if you need to call them. It is okay if you need help. Call them.
Because I work at Financial Plus Credit Union, it would only make sense that I mention that we have a vacation club. Summertime is extremely expensive, so go ahead and open up a vacation club, and you can start stocking money away so you're not pulling out of your account to do all of these fun things. I know your classes, it's not expensive, but it does cost money.
It does, yeah.
So you can always use your vacation club. It rolls over once a year, but that is an option to help you save during the summertime.
What do you mean rolls over?
Yes, rolls over once a year. First.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter the dates. What's the concept?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was asking.
Okay,
Yes.
so you put money in and then can't touch it?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Like the Christmas club, you know.
It is exactly like the Christmas club. I really want to use all of this, but I'm ashamed that I didn't know when it rolls over. I've been teaching in the school so long. I haven't had to open up one of these clubs. So thank you for joining us today on United Financially, where we hope that we help you enjoy your summer, whether that's financially or just having a good time. And we encourage you to share this episode, like it, and we will look forward to talking to you guys next month. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.